Magnet is the final spell you learn in Kingdom Hearts 2. It costs 30 MP, making it the highest costing spell to use, and it creates a vortex that sucks in nearby enemies. As it upgrades to Magnera and Magnega, the vortex gets bigger and has a much larger range. At first glance, Magnet is a good crowd control spell that lets you get in a free combo, but the expensive cost and a lack of a decent follow-up make it seem only semi-useful at best. However, let's see how we can better utilize this spell. The first thing to note about Magnet is that it comes out as a finisher in your combo. This means that if you have finishing plus for additional finishers, you can follow up Magnet with these other finishers. The most useful finishers to follow up with are other magic finishers, finishing leap, and of course the well-known Magnet explosion combo. If you use the Stitch summon, which gives you constant MP refills and deflects incoming attacks, you become an almost unstoppable force with your Magnet combos. Another common use is comboing Reflect into Magnet. Reflect's damage is great, but it pushes back enemies, leaving them scattered and making follow-ups difficult. Using Magnet to pull enemies into the Reflect damage is a very natural solution, and of course, leads into your other potential finishers. Typically, Trinity Limit uses a 3-part combo to rack up hits, then damage enemies with the finisher. The 3-part combo doesn't do any damage, but the finisher does. However, if we combo Magnet with Trinity Limit and use Major Drive, suddenly it seems as if Trinity Limit is doing damage when it's not supposed to. How is this possible? Well, it's the Magnet. When enemies initially are sucked into the Magnet, they take a very small amount of damage. But Major Drive is rapidly hitting the enemies in and out of the Magnet, causing Magnet to repeatedly hit the enemies as they enter and exit the Magnet. This creates situations where enemies die just from the Major Drive part of Trinity alone, something you would usually never see happen in the game. Even Stitch's Ukulele, which is meant to not do any damage, deals damage when comboed with Magnet. This has multiple different side effects. Trinities that combo with Magnet have noticeably more hits during the finisher than Trinities that do not combo with Magnet, leading to more total damage done. Additionally, you regain drive extremely quickly with this combo. The reason for this is Magnet is not technically part of the Trinity Limit, so all damage done by the Magnet is fair game and counts towards refilling the drive gauge. Being an MP charge also enhances this effect even further, and equipping drive boosts will also add to the effect. Another application of this are certain Genie limits. Master Genie by itself does somewhat mediocre damage, but comboing with Magnet will suck the enemies into the Magnet, and the rapid hits from the limit will cause massive damage to the enemies. This combo will also refill your summon gauge. Master Genie limit usually consumes 3 bars of summon gauge, but the additional hits from the Magnet rapidly increase the gauge back to full if properly used, allowing you to use this combo multiple times in the same summon. This is also the case for Final Genie, and it's much easier to perform in this manner. One thing you might have noticed so far in this video is that I've only talked about uses for Magnet against mob enemies, and that's because that's all it's really used for. Magnet will occasionally become useful against bosses, but only under really rare circumstances. Magnet excels in crowd control situations, and hopefully this video showed you some uses for it. Thanks for watching this video. I have plans to make more videos about advanced tech in Kingdom Hearts 2, and to make this a series. If you have something you'd like me to talk about regarding Kingdom Hearts 2 that I don't already have planned, let me know in a comment and I'll see what I can do. Again, thank you for watching.